that's one step further because it's not classical music, but I also like all the flamenco stuff, which is of course guitar based. Then, but I really am a fan of classical music. Not me.
Okay, so how to answer this difficult question? I'm a bass player, you know.
Set it off.
Okay, next question.
To me, I need thundering drums, a pumping bass, screaming guitars, and I don't like classical music.
I'm a bass player.
May I have another question about inspiration? Do you pretend? I know some artists pretend they are somebody else while on stage. Do you think of a certain person, an idol, probably while performing?
Superman.
There's certainly aspects of your character coming out on stage that won't come out when you're at home, of course.
Well, singing and dancing in my room, that happens.
No, but not only playing instrument or something like that just showing something from your character. But that's also a big chance. It's the same for the fans. If you listen to music, you can just dive into something else. Also in your personality, you find something else, not that everyday stuff. And it's the same for us, you know. Especially our music is so much imaginary. It takes you somewhere else, you know. And it's supposed to be like that, to take you somewhere else in your imagination and also in your personality, if you want. So it's same for us playing the music as for the listeners.
Well, I'm not taking any role. I just try to bring the emotions that I feel to the outside, to the audience, and have fun on stage and feel the music, and hopefully the audience feels this too. I try to transport this in my voice. So yes, but I don't know. Was this your question or?
Actually, my son sings with a few bands around Romania, and while he's on stage, he pretends he's somebody else. I mean, Roy comes from Camelot. He's another person while on stage. Seriously, that's what happens to him. And I didn't know because he's so different on stage from.
You mean the difference between being on stage and being the daily person, you know? Okay. Well, I would say in daily life I'm maybe a bit more calm. I'm a person thinking very much, and perhaps some people might not think, but I'm more sensible person. But when I'm on stage, I don't know, it makes click, and then I feel the rock coming up in me. So I have both sides in me.
Yeah, that's just what I was explaining. That it's not playing a role, not being something you are not, but it's something else that lies in you.
Yes, exactly.
And it's great. It's with so many
musicians.
Yeah, a little bit like that. Freddie Mercury was such a shy guy behind the stage and on stage. We all know. But that's a great chance for shy guys, you know, to let it out then.
I have to say that at first, when I started to play on stages, I kind of was maybe still shy and maybe ashamed, especially when people I knew or know personally are in the audience, and you recognize these people. Like imagine recognizing your parents or your close friends who know you in every kind of situations, and sometimes they make fun of you or say something like, now you're trying to be like the wild guy or something like that, but I know that you are different when you're not on stage. But yeah, hell yeah. And that's the way it is, because someday it was not a conscious decision, but someday it just clicked, and like these 45 or 60 or 90 minutes on stage are ours, and my performance is mine, and I own that stage for that hour or whatever, and so I just let it out. And of course it's strange, especially when your parents are at the show. But yeah, we're here to entertain, and there's no sense in just standing around and gazing at your shoes or at your guitar or whatever. Let that be rock.
Yeah, I almost can't add anything to this one. That was said already. But playing a live show is always an exchange of power, exchange of energy between the audience and the band on stage. All you will see tonight is this is us. You know, this is nobody acting a role. This is just another part of our personality. As Manuela said, we are in all very calm guys and very straight normal guys. But when we're on stage, the switch flips, and then you got a rock show, and this is what you pay for.
Yes.
Yeah, I have another question for you. It was also a question made yesterday for Aga. Were you ever disappointed during the show? Why you made the show?
You mean because of technical problems?
Something like this?
Yes, well, this happens. To be honest, of course, sometimes there are problems, then maybe you can't hear yourself anymore. Once it happened that I couldn't hear myself at all, I was singing blind and I was not sure if I was hitting the right notes. This was quite exciting. But yeah, somehow it worked out. So, but well, besides that, no.
It's like in everyday life. You have good days, you have bad days, but the audience shouldn't recognize it, because the audience is there to watch a good show. They paid for it. They want to have fun. They want to have an enjoyable evening. And so, if something goes wrong, if something bad happens, and you're not satisfied with yourself or with your performance, it's backstage. We had shows this year where I was running off stage after the show on stage, and yeah, everything's good. And I was running off stage and threw my guitar in some corner and was completely pissed because I had technical problems. This is usual. This happens some days, but most of the shows are great, and you're coming off stage smiling and feeling good, full of adrenaline, and yeah.
I don't want to lie. Some audiences suck. But it shouldn't affect the show, and you never know who are the guys in front of you. And maybe there is just somebody who is a calm person and he can't act all that extroverted or lively or whatever. And maybe he does like the show, but he can't show it for whatever reason. And if they don't like it, it should push you even further, because you're there to show your musical personality and what you have worked for as a band and as a musician, and then you just want to shove it in their faces and just like show them. And funny thing is that yesterday after their show, I was talking to Morten from Amaranth, and we both agreed that winning over a tough crowd during the show can be just as satisfying as playing a show with an audience that is right there from the beginning, because these shows are easy and they are awesome from beginning to the end. But if you have a crowd that is not really with you from the beginning, but you feel like you're getting them, that is a really awesome feeling as well, and really, really satisfying. In every show there is some positive aspect, and if there's only 3 people that like your show and the other 400 want to listen to black metal, then let them listen to black metal. What can we do about it? You know, you can't please everybody. So we're playing for the people who are there and who like us, or maybe start to like us. Then, and every show has its magic moments. Definitely.
Yes, if you had the opportunity to choose a singer to make a duet, who would you choose?
In further times I said Tarja, but well, there are so many great singers.
Male or female?
Actually, no idea. I would be happy with Tarja, with Amy Lee, with there are so many great singers. Sharon Den Adel is also a very good singer.
How about male?
Male singers. Yes! Yeah, that's him. Well, at further times it was Roy Khan, yes. Yeah. No, I don't have somebody in my mind, but if there is any good male singer who wants to sing a duet with me, just write me an email.
Okay, now.
Ich habe eine Frage für Manuela.
Ja, bitte.
Machst du noch Musikstunden?
Ob ich noch Gesangsunterricht nehme? Ehrlich gesagt nein, aber vielleicht sollte ich das ab und zu. Ich bin da etwas faul geworden, also ich habe früher oft so 2 Stunden pro Tag geübt. Momentan ist es eher so, dass ich eine Musik einlege und dazu singe. Das ist momentan so meine Übungseinheit. Ich spiele ein bisschen Klavier, aber das mache ich so. So ein bisschen Gitarre, aber nicht ganz so gut wie Philipp. Eher so am Lagerfeuer. Und so Gesangsstunden nehme ich nicht mehr, aber habe ich schon vor, dass ich das wieder mache. Ich hatte so 5 Jahre hatte ich Unterricht. Machst du auch Musik?
Ja.
Was machst du?
Ich singe.
Du singst? Okay, ja cool.
Hier,
Super.
jetzt hast du
Magst du?
den Gesang.
Magst du was Kleines singen, oder?
Nein.
Nein? Macht dir Spaß? Ja?
In the Valentine, in the heart of mine, with your innocence to the righteous to be.
Wow! I got goosebumps. Really.
For the rest of you,
Great. This is the male singer. You have to sing, huh? Wow, go on with it. Really nice.
Now he pretended he was here. Not right on this time.
so for the rest of you who don't speak German, the question was if Manuela is still taking singing lessons, and she said no, but she should. she said she should.
Oh, did I speak German? Damn it. I didn't really. Oh my god, I
The
didn't.
question was German.
Yeah, I just told that he was asking about lessons, music lessons, if I'm still taking it, and I said, well, I should, perhaps. But I'm putting CDs in my CD player, singing to it, so this is my music lesson at the moment. And playing a bit piano and a beat guitar, but not as good as Philip. Just shum, and yeah. So, yeah, thanks so much. This was really cool.